and welcome back to the garage. My name is Dave, if you haven't seen this before. Just finished just about a 4,000 kilometer motorcycle trip on my 2014 Harley Electra. It wasn't getting the best fuel mileage for some reason. It normally does. After we fuel up, we normally get about 400, 420, maybe a little bit more kilometers in range. I wasn't getting anywhere near that for some reason. Now I did have a K&N air filter in there that I'm sure I serviced last year, but it might be plugged. So what we're going to do is, you know what, first I'm going to show you a breakdown of our trip. Just a second here, I'll show you the distance we went. Let me get rid of the glare there for you. There you go. So distance travels was 3,744. Driving time, the whole driving time together was 42 hours. Average speed was 86 kilometers an hour. Maximum was 119. There was a couple good interstates we were on. So, like I said, it wasn't the best fuel mileage. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to change out the spark plugs. I'm going to put on a factory Harley Davidson air filter, just the paper guy, and take off the K&N for now. That might go back on later. And I found out while I was on this trip that brake fluid should be changed every 2 years. At least that's what they recommend. 2009, never been done. Pardon me, 2014. 9 years I've had it, never been done. So we're going to do that today as well. So what have I got here? I've got the suction kit to bleed the brakes through. Pardon me. New air filter. Lots of brake fluid because I'm going to do front and rear, and I want to make sure I have a lot. And I think all the tools I need for this is 5/8, and what was this size? And funny enough, 5/8. I'm sorry, 3/8 and a 5/8. There we go. That's all I need for what I'm going to do today. So if you're interested, follow along. I am going to do a summary of the whole trip, of actually leaving the house here. I trailered it to Saskatchewan, to our farm, where we depart from, and then from there into the States. We stayed, and I'll go through it all later on. Anyway, we'll carry on with this right now, and I'll be right back to you. So I'm going to start off with the air cleaner. Seems to be almost the simplest. Allen key, 5/16. Let's see what sort of mess this K&N filter's in. It should be all right. It might be just plugged. I don't know. We'll find out. There we go there. I wonder if I've got to go get my other kit. I think I do. I've got to go get my Torx. I'll be right back. Well, the filter is looking a little worse for wear. And by the look of things, I've had way too much oil in it. Here, can you see in there? Can you see in there? There's oil actually sitting in there. Yeah, we don't want that. So, there we go. Yeah, I'm starting to think I should have really gave that a good cleaning before going on the trip. Mind you, there's some red still on this side. These are relatively, well, pardon me, not relative. They are good filters. But just for this, I'm going to try and try the factory one. So I'll go get that. We'll clean all this up quickly, and then we'll reinstall. there we go, all cleaned up. Now, you'll see there's 4 holes back here. There's this breather that's got to go into this, this top one here. And then all the other holes just line up. Even though I've had that K&N in for quite a while, I do take it out and clean it every year. Ooh, I'm going to clean that up quickly. This rubber piece comes off so you can get in. And there we go. Okay, next, spark plugs. All right, I'm pretty sure everybody's probably watching this has changed out spark plugs before. These have been on for 2 years. Every 2 years. And I change my oil every 5,000. So with a 4,000 kilometer trip, before next year's trip, which we're going into western US, this time into Washington, Montana. Not too bad. Oh, what's something I like to do after spark plugs? I like to start it. Looks and sounds good. Now with this guy here, we're going to go ahead and bleed the brakes, clean out the master cylinder, and replace the fluid. I've never done this before, so this is a learning experience for both of us. Should be a little bit of fun. I'm going to put some plastic over the paintworks and tape up around the master cylinder, pardon me, so we don't get any fluid, brake fluid on the paint, because you know what that does to paint. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back to you. All right, let's get this off here. I'll do this one first. Try not to get in your way. I have pre-loosened this, and I have had it off before. So let's see, and I forget if I have to clean out the master cylinder or not. Okay, there's that. Come on. Ooh, drippy, drippy. I might get away with just being able to clean that, or pardon me, just to replace the fluid, I think. Here, you guys have a look. Yeah, it's looking a little dark. Anyway, so there we go. So, cleaning everything up nicely. It did drip a bit, so we'll clean that up. I do have plastic down everywhere. To touch the bike. So what I'm going to do, we'll leave this off. I'm going to open up some brake fluid over there, open up some of that stuff, get that all ready, and then I'll get the kit, which is over there, and I'll get that hooked up to one of the calipers, and we'll see how well this goes. All right, wish me luck. All right, here we go. So if I understand how this works, here's the rig here. So this little end here goes on the bleed valve right there. And then you pump until you get about, I don't know, I think it said about 10 psi, and then you crack the bleed valve, and you let it start flowing, and then you go back and forth with opening and closing just like normal, applying vacuum, adding a little bit more brake fluid to make sure you don't run out. So let's try this one together. All right, so there we go. That's on there, and of course it all fell apart, so I didn't put it on good enough. There we are. Okay, now let's see what happens here. Oh, look at that. There's a little bit of a leak somewhere. That's all right. So there we go. There's 10. See? Okay, here's that there. Oh, I guess I need my wrench. Pressure's still at 10. Oh, look at that. A little bit more pressure. As you can you see it flowing? I hope to heck. Let's close that, take a look at the master cylinder. We're going to add just a touch. Pressure there. Loosen this off again. There we go, it's flowing. Tighten that back up. Add more fluid. Double check. It's tight. Remove that. So there we go. That's the dirty stuff, I'm guessing. The stuff I'm pouring in is a lot clearer than that, so I'm saying that's contaminated. Well, maybe not to the point of actually damaging anything, but it is bad. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. I won't show you that. When it comes to the back, I will show you that because it looks like it's going to be a bit of a chore. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. So here lies, I don't think it's a problem, it's just a minor inconvenience. Here is where the master cylinder is for the rear brake. It's down in there. Okay, like I said before, I was so rudely interrupted by my battery dying in the GoPro. Is master cylinder here. Pull that off. See how bad it is. I've cleaned up all around it, and then we'll go to the back, and I've already got the vacuum rig hooked up to the brake caliper, and then we'll do that one. It's not as bad as I thought it would be for sure. Okay, watch along. I definitely have to show you that. That is much darker than the front was. Sorry. Anyway, we'll get that all nice and cleaned up, and it's low. Look at that. Why is that low? Anyway, it's low. Okay, onward and upward. And there she flows. Just watching it over here so we don't get too low. More vacuum. There we go, that's good. We'll close her up. Oh, enough to do it from this side. Always remember to put the cap back on. Don't want anything in there at all. That's right to the top. That's good. Break this open again. Okay, you guys get the idea. And there's more of this until we're done. Okay, I'll come back when we test everything. Okay, before I button everything up. Okay, there's the before. Look how dark that is. And here's the after. Just a little better, hey? And that's all the way through now. So, I didn't know it, but change your brake fluid every 2 years. If you don't feel comfortable with this kit, next time your bike's in for service, just have them do it. I'm sure, whatever the cost is, it's more than worth it. Brakes are, as you know in bike world, brakes are your life. So anyway, I'm going to button this back up, and then we'll test everything, and maybe go for a ride. Back in a bit. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm not a mechanic by any means, but that was easy enough to do. Air filter needed to be changed. You saw that. That's super simple. Spark plug, super simple. The first time I've ever used this kit, or a kit like this, to bleed the brakes, worked fine. Got that old stuff out. I just tested everything. I got lots of authority now, which is fantastic. So, new plugs, new air filter, new brake fluid. I have to go for a ride. I might go for a 45-minute ride here this afternoon. But the K&N, fantastic filter. I don't think I maintained it good enough. There's bits and crummies in there and bugs and stuff. So maybe I didn't clean it last year, so I'll clean that, and that'll go back in, of course. I used just about one complete small 355 milliliters of .4 brake fluid. So the cost, let's see, this kit here off of Amazon was $39, and for the new air filter plugs and 2 jugs of brake fluid, that was $77. So just a hair over $100. Got a peace of mind, bike's gonna work fine for the next couple of years. I'll keep that in mind to change it every 2 years now. I'll write it in my manual that I've changed it when it needs to be changed. So my name is Dave, thanks for watching. And I'll post another one when something else breaks or needs to be done. So thanks again guys, 2 thumbs up, we'll talk to you later.